Hello, welcome to General Update videos. I keep telling myself the first Monday of every month I want to do just turn on the camera and vlog for a bit. I just didn't get it done in time for the first Monday of the month, so I just get an update. I'm going to talk about me updating the release schedule later on, but for now, I'm just going to make the video when I get done with the videos. I'm going to go off the script, kind of a script that I wrote out for myself, see how closely I'll follow it. It's March already in 2023, and it still feels weird to say 2023, quarter of the way through the year, and it still feels weird that it's this year. I'm on the jury duty this month. I didn't get called up yet, but that was only for the first week of the 4 weeks of this month. Kind of plays into the best case scenario for that I came up with. What I'd be kind of follow the best case scenario for my situation. What I think would be kind of cool is if, okay, who wasn't called up for the first week, and this next week, the 12th through the 18th, I just happened to be putting in for vacation, just paid time off. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. If I didn't get called up the first week, if I would have been called up the first week, I would have missed a day of work or multiple days of work if I was selected. But if I was called in the second week of March, it would be okay because I'm on vacation already for that week, and it would be the best case scenario I was thinking of would be called in for jury duty, and the defendant would be accused of shoplifting or something like that, or something related to retail, and I'm a front-end supervisor at this grocery store, can I go home? And since that's the week of I happen to have vacation, it wouldn't have messed with work hours. And but if I get called up for the other 3 weeks that I work, I would miss work, and then get paid. And if you are selected for jury duty, you get a whole $30 per day when you serve on the jury. And I added that out, and if you $30 a day, and I'm assuming 8 hours on the jury duty, that's 3 hours. That's $3.25 an hour. It's like, wow, they're screwing people over to serve on a jury. I don't know. I've never served on a jury. Maybe that's just assumptions. Well, it would be nice to be dismissed from the jury, because once you're called in, then you're done. You don't have to worry about being called in again. So if you get called in, it'd be nice to be called in and dismissed, because you don't have to worry about showing up ever again. Well, until you're back on the jury duty next time you're selected for jury. I am looking forward to next week because I am taking a vacation. Even if I do get called in for jury duty, I was going to do a staycation anyway. And again, with vacation time coming up, I'm looking forward to getting videos done. But then again, I say that every time I have vacation, I have time off, I'm going to get a whole bunch of videos done, and then I blink and it's Saturday evening, and I'm getting ready for work the next day, and then I never get anything done. It is kind of funny that I chose the vacation week on the same week that daylight savings time changes over. I never do that on purpose. It just happens to be every year. The first vacation week that I choose happens to fall on the week of daylight savings time. I did see some headlines last year that they're trying to get rid of daylight savings time. It's going to change this year, but I don't know how many more years it's going to change. Honestly, to me, daylight savings time doesn't change anything to me all that much. Mostly because in previous years, my schedule was pretty floaty, so it's not like I had this. Okay, starting the last year, I usually work 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock every day, almost every day. Before that, the last 20 years, I just worked whenever they scheduled me, and it was kind of floating all over the place. So I am really appreciative of the set time schedule working, but it's still, most of the time, the daylight savings time doesn't affect me much. But it would be nice to have it set and not have to worry about falling back and springing forward, and it'd be nice if we just set the time, and that was the time. And I am kind of going back to the thought of vacations. I am kind of excited for the vacations this year, because this year I got 200 hours of vacation. with 40 hours a week of per week, that's 5 weeks of vacation. So if I take 1 week at a time, that's almost 1 week of vacation every other month. So that's going to be nice. So that's plenty of time to be working on videos, or plenty of time to making excuses why I'm not working on videos. Because the main problem I have with making videos is just getting around to getting the time to record them. I have probably half a dozen videos already scripted out. It just needed the moment to record them, and when I'm not just fried out from work because but I feel that's mostly excuses. But if I'm taking a week off every other month, taking a whole week off, there should be plenty of time to make plenty of videos. So hopefully, if I start taking time to make videos, hopefully I'll start making more progress on being successful on YouTube. Something I want to be honest about is my diet in February. For the first half of the month, I was doing really good. And for most of January, I was doing really good on January. And for the first half of February, I was doing pretty good. And then I just fell off. One day I bought nachos, and then the next day I bought some beer, and then bought some beer, and then bought some more beer, and beer. Several days going out to restaurants, and then not paying attention to what I ate, and then buying food at the store when I have a freezer full of food. One of the major things I was doing in January, I think, was doing pretty good. Made me do pretty good on my diet was I was leaving my debit card at home. Those who follow my weekly weigh-in videos, this last 5 or 6 weekly weigh-ins, I said I just need to leave my debit card at home and eat the food that I have at home already in my freezer. The freezer is full, probably a little too full of food that I need to eat, but I'm buying more food. And I have to say, it is really fascinating how much not following the diet has affected me mentally. For most of January, I was getting up before my alarm clock to get up. I was up and dancing around, going to work feeling like a deflated. But most of the time when I was at home, I was up and dancing and going good and doing everything I want to be doing. And then for most of February, I was finding myself barely rolling out of bed in time to just get a shower before I go to work. The secret for getting ready for work is a little bit more than just taking a shower. And then I'd come home and just sit here just doom scrolling through social media and just kind of staring at YouTube videos. And when I'm doing good on my diet, I feel amazing. When I'm not doing good on my diet, I do not. And that's not even mentioning the weight on the scales. I'm still down for the year. It kind of hurt to see how close it got back up to 340. And today I have a daily weigh-in blog, and today I'm down to 334. That's 4 pounds overnight. Pretty sure I peed all that yesterday. TMI, I'm sure. But because I was in the bathroom like every 20 minutes, going back to the bathroom just to go again. Yeah, I think I said on my last time I was getting started good on the diet. I was there was the Amazon River, the Nile River, the Mississippi River, and me. But yeah, and I gotta say, I feel so much. It's amazing how much better mentally I feel when I'm doing good on my diet, and that just goes back to the idea of body, soul, body, mind, and spirit. You know, the trilogy of humanity and trilogy. That's not the right word, but I can never remember the right word. Whatever. But gonna go ahead and cut off there because I feel like I'm supposed to be talking about other things, but I didn't write down the other things, so it must not have been important. But yeah, that's general update for March. Still feels weird that it's March 23 already, but that's the way time works, right? So like, favorite, subscribe, check out blog link in the description below. If you're feeling generous, check out the Patreon link. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a Patreon, but whatever. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.